living there with that spray.
Why
I
not?
mean, he said it wasn't poisonous, but
That's cap.
still,
That is cap,
yeah,
sir.
still,
If it kills bees, it kills people.
literally. He said it get rid of bees, spiders, mosquitoes, all of that. Ants. I said, wow. Cause it was a problem.
You
Like I
gonna
was
have a
seeing
whole bunch of
ants.
dead
Hold
bodies
on, keep
around.
my
Look,
granddad calling me. Hold on.
go fuck with the granddaddy.
You want me to put my little mix on it? One upstairs. Oh, it's tight.
LJ, do
Get a
me a
stranger
favor.
though. But
LJ,
it
do me a
just
favor.
tastes the whole night. What's up, Walter?
Can you fucking tell the woman to shut the hell up for 2 minutes?
I can't call her a woman, but you want me to tell her to shut the hell up.
Yes, that's exactly what I want you to do.
How about I don't do that?
Okay, then you shut the fuck up.
She said she'll beat you up, Walter.
She can't even catch me.
Who, him? Yeah, he's the director. He tells us where to go. You see me? That's me. That's me. I'm a black guy. Look at me. I'm black. Well, they don't have waves. This is made for anime people. Oh, you want crazy? You want crazy hair? I'm
You
not.
really play anime, bro.
Oh, I remember now. I remember what app I was going to.
What app are you going to?
I was going to Group Me.
You really play anime. I mean, you really watch anime, bro.
Walter, what do you watch on TV?
Nick, I don't watch TV.
That's your problem. That's why you got so much anger now.
Cause I don't watch TV.
Yep.
I watch YouTube. The same old YouTube videos.
Walter needs a new stimulation for your brain. Even though I watch all my anime on my phone.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium.
You did some push-ups, Walter?
After I scored, I did like 10. And then the nigga scored right back, so I did some more.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts.
Did you do some push-ups? No.
Walter? Oh, sorry. Let me get drunk for you.
Wow.
Set to go now in week 6.
Yeah, I do my push-ups first thing, Walter.
In the morning? Why don't you do them throughout the day?
And this will be a
Oh, what are you doing throughout the day? I think almost 100.
over the end line.
Granddad was talking to me.
Yo, who's this ice nigga with a sword?
LJ, can you please get in the league, bro?
What? Oh, the hunt? Yeah. Meant to.
You could, the Titans, I will recommend the Titans. They got a 97 overall defense. George, can I switch teams?
Marcus?
No, you can't switch teams. Too late. This ain't no
Who got Marcus?
I don't know who got Marcus. I can find out though.
Is he a backup? He should be a
Most
starter.
likely, yeah. Who buzzing?
George, who's Toshiro?
Toshiro?
He got ice power.
Oh, Toshiro. That's he from Bleach. He a cat.
That's good for a Cleveland first down.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And there we see an early burst that makes him
How was he a little kid that turned into a
I want
big
you to know, I
man?
listened to
He's
you
not a
yesterday
kid.
when we were watching film. You said right down
He's
the
like
word
hundreds
vision
of
for
years
him.
old.
It was on
He's
display
just
there,
short.
wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the
He got
ball to
little
set
man
up in front
syndrome.
of him. And if that
He get mad
continues,
when people call
it'll
him
be a
short.
long afternoon for those
Well,
guys
call
trying
him
to
a
play
kid.
defense.
So that'd be hilarious.
36 now, first and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Come on, bro. We gotta get ran over by
7
Nick
yards
Chubb.
on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Weren't we supposed to advance in the other league, George?
I feel like it.
Oh my God, I'm tripping.
Look at go look in the chat. That's how I look.
That's why I was look. That's the app I was supposed to go
So
on.
they'll come up after the gain of
Oh no,
7 on a
yeah, it was
2nd
supposed to
and
be
3.
today.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I'll advance it tomorrow. buzzing. You found something you like? You want me to pick them? Make them brushes? I'm saying you want me to pick them. I'm good at picking stuff. Ask George. Damn, I got too many of these damn key missions. Shit. When you want to eat our food tomorrow night? You know what to eat the food tomorrow night? I'm not hungry. You know I eat apples, man. What are you looking at? She has stimulation up.
You're fine. Or I'll fall. What is wrong with you? This is so rare. Why aren't you playing on the game with the toys?
Did you want some attention?
You stab me, I'm telling George.
I'm gonna get on the system and call you a whore. I'm gonna say, oh no, baby, I don't want them to judge me. Say, John's a whore.
Yeah. My mom was talking to me. I think I just needed a car. Oh, real deal.
Sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
So that's on him. He picked the play.
I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on third down.
Hey, Alpha! Hey! Mike 50! Spot!
They're going to look to throw.
No way.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Dreaming. Oh, dreaming.
Set the turn, defense. Set the turn, defense. Check 52. Check. Check 3. Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Naeem Hines, his first
Good work,
carry.
now. Good work, now.
And he'll get this
Way to
only
go.
up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Ooh. Naeem Hines. Come on now.
A big hitter there from
Come
deep
on.
in their own territory. 51 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field.
I like his feedback like that.
Swift. And that play. Backwards after that huge gain last play.
Per 30.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes.
Oh, he was supposed to be beat.
downfield.
Come
And that'll
on,
be
Pat.
incomplete.
Come on, Pat.
Good protection that
Come
time, but they
on,
couldn't
Pat.
hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
He blitzing everywhere. See that now? You don't know. Ain't nothing new.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
Oh my
Going to
God.
be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Browns drive about to get started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On play action, they'll throw. Going
That
deep
nigga
here for
slapped.
Landry.
That was great. That was great play. Oh my God. I got
On
rallied.
the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
No, this BS. This BS. This BS. This BS.
That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football.
This BS.
How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Hines.
Yo, nah, come on. Come on, nah.
Now right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Oh my gosh.
Fires one incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place,
I'll train him up.
anywhere. That
Did you mute the mic? Yeah, I do the apple cider vinegar like. Thanks, Walter. So you heard all my secrets?
Bro, I had to mute Walter. No, I'm getting Walter.
No, I'm just not talking.
His mic was feeding back.
Dang, now you sure you want to buy that now? You gonna regret it tomorrow? Two things, two events, or two?
Yo, I'm fucking this nigga up with Cook, bro. This nigga is literally my whole offense right now.
Show me some Walter. The 3rd of July. Well, if you gonna do something, you gotta order it now, though. The price is only gonna go up, especially if they start opening shit up all the way.
No, it's not. Prices are gonna stay the same. Like, what are you talking about?
Walter, you want to talk to my girlfriend and help her pick out a place?
No.
All right,
Wait, pick
then, be quiet.
out what?
A place for our wedding.
Oh, y'all getting married?
Walter, they're gonna
Happy
be
for
with a
you,
woman
LJ.
for no reason.
Happy for you. And I just sold the game.
What did you just say?
Fucking talking to LJ, bro.
Why you always blame me, Walter?
I mean,
how does that make sense? If my move teleports me, why can he turn around and hit me?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd
Susan.
and 8.
it's a pick, bro.
You losing, Walter? You selling, Walter?
Down by 7.
I thought you was fucking him up.
I was. Then I got on the mic and started talking to you.
Now he steps
I'm fucking
away.
selling.
He's caught on his
No, it's all
sideline,
right.
but he's not going to have a first down. They say
Kidding,
he
it's
was
not even your
out of
fault.
bounds.
It's this
So a
fucking
big call
dumbass
there that
Madden
brings up
game, bro.
4th. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington, and the Redskins there.
Oh, that's why Roland didn't advance it, because he's playing his game right now.
So a good kick there.
Or is he playing an offline game? That say franchise. That's not.
Everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but the NFL
Hey, is George playing a nigga? Am I missing a game? Am I missing a good game?
I think Georgia's playing somebody?
Yeah, he's streaming. Notification game?
Send me the link.
You're not subscribed, Walter?
I am. I'm in a close game, bro.
The Cleveland
You're not a
offense
real.
ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things
He's
up.
quiet.
Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your
Make the nigga punt.
one-play
Nigga
drive
pins me
is
inside the
exactly what you
5.
want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that.
You see me the link offense?
It's not easy here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wait, is this the hut?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get in the hut or what, LJ? You bullshit right now.
On EA
You see you gonna join? Oh, shucks. Hold on.
Set, ready? 90 Wolf. Coming to you. Tight end left, tight end left. Hit it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Ready, ready.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Look at me. Zipper.
2nd and 10. And this is incomplete.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but Dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 43 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 26. Check 26. Keep grip.
Chubb. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Here we go. 10 logo. 80 weapons. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Share. Switch. Let's go.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Point after try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow. I 7, let's go. Mike spoke forward. Push him back. 44.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
12 and Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here. 15. 12.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd down. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing yellow.
Here's Hines. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Easy. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, Sunday. Fight on these two.
Now here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Stepping up, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Patrick Mahomes, touchdown number 18 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Safety screaming. Hey, echo.
Now Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They'll run on 1st down. Hines. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Mahomes now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Snap coming in one, and it's Mahomes. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On third down, Swift. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. To throw, it's Mahomes. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And he'll give it here to his running back. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now Mahomes. Catch made here by Campbell. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They run again with Hines. And a short gain here down to the 22. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
Hey, Haywood! Now.
They'll drop the throw. Going left side, it's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 30-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, Sponge. No.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, It's Hines, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
43! 43! Mike 12! Mike 12! You can't block me! You can't block me!
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. He gets this one to Johnson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You ain't doing nothing today. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, yo, go. Check 3. General. Flash. Slam.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
On Sunday.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
I got 44, Mike, 44. Yellow. Alpha. 44 is the Mike. Here we go. 44 is the Mike.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check 31, check 31. Slam, slam. Motion, 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 motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on his hands.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines finding room at the 30. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Let's go. Do it.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Indianapolis, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my